The following is a presentation of the WOAA Senior AA Men's Hockey League Playoffs.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Ripley, Ontario, Canada for tonight's WOAA Senior AA Men's Hockey League Playoff Contest. Semi-finals, game number 3, Ripley Wolves and the Minto 81s. Ripley leads the series 2-0 on the strengths of a 6-0 win here in Ripley last Saturday in game number 1, and then a 4-3 nail-biter win in Palmerston on the following Sunday to take a 2-0 stranglehold lead in this series. So far this weekend, last night, 5-4 Clinton over the Tillsonburg Thunder to tie that series at 1. Elsewhere on the A semifinals, it was Elora avoiding elimination, defeating Milverton 8-5. Milverton now leads that series 3-2. So today, one is already in the books, and it happened in in Tillsonburg. 5-0 Clinton Radars defeating the Tillsonburg Thunder. They now lead that series 2-1. Elsewhere in the A semifinals, it's Elora and Milverton tonight at 7 o'clock. Milverton, as mentioned, leads the series 3-2. Now, like I say, it's fairly simple here. Minto needs a win to get back in this series desperately. They are down, but they are not out. They are down 2-0 in the best of 7. As mentioned, it was all Ripley here last Saturday in game number 1, 6-0 the final. Jason Hamilton, the starter tonight for Ripley, getting the shutout last week. In the Minto net, it's Mark Williams. He has a tall order against a very potent Ripley Wolves offensive group here. It's a tough place to play in, Ripley in general. They got a nice crowd. They had a nice crowd in game number 1. I expect the same in here in game number 2. They're going to need their big line to be explosive. Zach Graham, Adam Kowalik, Wade Pfeffer for Minto. They're going to need to be dynamite here tonight. On the Ripley side, well, Pat Luby has been nothing short of outstanding. In game number 1, he registered a hat trick. In game number 2, he supplied the third goal that gave the Ripley Wolves a 3-2 lead. They would extend it to 4-2 before Minto got one late to make it a 1-goal game, and that's how it finished up. As mentioned, the starting goalies tonight for Minto, number 31, Mark Williams. Starting in goal for the Ripley Wolves, number 31, Jason Hamilton. Puck drop here in Ripley. Coming up next, we'll be back for that after this. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Ripley, Ontario, Canada, for tonight's WOAA Senior AA Men's Hockey League semifinals, game number 3. Ripley Wolves and the Minto 81s. Ripley comes into the series leading 2-0, winning game 1 6-0, winning game 2 by a narrower margin of 4-3. Starting in goal for Ripley is number 31, Jason Hamilton. Starting in goal for Minto, number 31, Mark Williams. Hamilton pitched a shutout here in game 1. He'll look to replicate that, trying to get him off his game early. Minto in the visiting Reds, Ripley in the home whites. We are underway. Puck is played deep into the Ripley end. Hamilton plays it around. It's pinched in by Minto. They battle for it in the corner. It comes out, and it's going to go into the neutral zone. Buck will just send it back in. Hamilton stops it there. Nick Seiler picks it up for Ripley. He's got the puck now, skated ahead. It's out and into the neutral zone. It's going to be picked up by Minto. Zach Graham sends it ahead. He wears number 8. He goes in after it. He's in behind the net. That puck is into the netting off of the stick of Keaton Willis, and the faceoff's going to be in the Ripley end. Not playing for Ripley tonight, Rob White, Sean Stewart, Jared Calling, Peyton Dunlop, Hunter Robbins-Gibbons. Not playing for the Minto 81s, Jordan Delorier, Brendan Aiken, Drew Shantz, Mike Pleon, Shane Ross, and Sean Lantz. Puck is sent to the net. Kowalik tips it into the corner. He can't come up with it, and now here comes Ripley. Alexander sends it across, but it's deflected away by Minto. It's going to come to Caleb Witzel in his own end. Sorry about that. Ripley has had to touch up on the delayed offside. They bring it ahead now. It's played to the line. Jake Pleon sends it ahead. Pfeffer tipped it to Kowalik, but he had it intercepted. Here comes Blake Nickel. Witzel pinched him off there, but it's in deep now. In around the net. Jake Pleon has it. He'll play it around. That goes out of play. Right off of the stick of Jake Pleon, and it's out of play. And the faceoff's going to come back into the Minto end. One other game happening earlier today. Clinton Radars defeating the Tilsonburg Thunder 5-0. They take a 2-1 series lead in that best of 7 on the AA side. Puck is won by Ripley. Shot! Nice save by Williams. That's his first big save of the day. That puck is sent into the Minto end. Williams stops it. Oh, it's loose in front. Oh, that was dangerous. That almost ended up in the back of the Ripley net. Big hop off the end boards, almost burned the 81s here. Ben Hughes sends it over. Cody Britton in across the line, sends it in deep. A way to get it is Cato. He tried to send it to the middle. Gabry picked it off. Here comes Minto. They have some numbers. That pass is intercepted though, and now they come in across the line after it. Minto. Ripley will pick it up. Chad Jones ahead. Ben Hughes. He'll put it in deep, and Ripley will go after it. Williams played it around. It's intercepted though by Cato. To Britton on the backhand. It's in the air. It comes to Cato. Shoots. Oh, nice stop by Williams. He put the blocker out and made the stop on number 97, Brett Cato. It comes to the line. Willis shot. Nice stop by Williams with a chest. Nice save. Britton shot. That goes wide on the blocker side. It's all Ripley here early on. They keep the Minto 81s hemmed in their own end. Ben Hughes with the puck now. He'll put it back to the line. Willis shot. That goes off a skate and out of play. Thank God for the 81s here. They are back on their heels to start this game number 3. They trail, like I said, in the best of 7, 2-0. They need this one. They do not want to go back to Minto on Tuesday night for game 4, down 3-0. Ripley's only lost 3 times all year. Winning 4 out of 5 is hard enough. Harrison tips it into the Ripley end. He'll go after it. Willis plays it away. Comes to the line. It's kept in by Graham. And now they're calling it, what are they calling, offside? Boy, that was as late of an offside call as I've ever heard in my life. Graham getting the shot off because he thought the play was onside, but it was whistled down way too late. Face off here outside the Ripley end. Witzel picks it up for Minto. He'll send it into the Ripley end. That takes a hop off the glass. That was dangerously in front of the Ripley net. That puck's going to come ahead. It's going to go all the way down the ice for the icing call. One other game on the schedule, and it's ongoing currently, and it happens in Milverton. Elora rocks in the Milverton four-wheel drives. Elora winning 8-5 last night to avoid elimination. Milverton leads that series 3-2. The winner gets the Tavistock Royals in the A final. Face off here in the Ripley end. Graham wins it back. Shot by Harrison. That hit a body in front. Doesn't get all the way to Hamilton. That puck comes off the boards. Stotosic will pick it up. He gets it tipped away, and it's all the way into the Minto end. He backhands it in deep. Williams leaves it there for Jake Pleon. He'll survey the scene and come out. Oh, he got the puck stripped away by Stotosic. Wow. He had to be careful there. He gave the puck away. Now he's got the puck off the boards, and he'll play it across. Brady Anderson has it now. In across the line. That is offside. Graham in there a mile ahead of Anderson. And that's an easy one. They called that right away this time. Not after he took the shot. So they're getting it. Let's see if it holds up throughout the rest of this contest. That's the bigger question. Face off just outside the Ripley end. Hugar's out there with Pfeffer and Kowalik. Tyler McCarthy across. He was looking for Dan Nikolov, and that's an icing call. It skipped over the stick of Nikolov and all the way down the ice for icing. Face-off will come all the way back into the Ripley end. We're almost 4 minutes in here to period number 1. In game number 1, no goals in the first period. Ripley winning 6-0. In game number 2, 4 goals combined, a 2-2 score after 1, ended up 4-3. There's a shot for Buck, stop! Nice stick save by Hamilton. It's gloved to the corner. Blake Nickel will play it ahead. It's going to come to Mears. He put it ahead. Nikolov goes after it. Now Mears has it again outside the Ripley Minto zone. It's in across the line. Buck going in after Mears. Mears has it in the corner. Leaves it there. They fight for it in behind the net. Nikolov comes in to pick it up. Plays it back to the line. Blake Nickel. Shot! Stopped by Williams. Nice save. That was through traffic. He had to be sharp to track that shot. Shot by number 55, Blake Nickel. Faceoff's going to come up here in the Minto end. We're at 3:58 into period 1. Ben Hughes wins the draw. Britton sends it into the corner. Jake Pleon, nice job to get away from the forecheck. He'll skate it out. Puts it ahead. Cote didn't get the pass, and now Pleon's got it again in across the line. It's in deep. Turcotte had it tipped away by Pleon, but they couldn't come up with the puck, and now Hughes plays it ahead. It's off his stick. Denver Hill plays it ahead. He's on defense tonight. Number 11 of Minto. Britton into the middle. It's going to be picked up there. Cato couldn't play it any further, and it's going to come to the Ripley blue line. Chad Jones ahead. Britton couldn't come up with a pass. It's sent in. They fight for it in the neutral zone. Brady Anderson picks it up. In across the line. Oh, that shot just missed on the blocker side. Puck is played in. Ripley has it now. They'll skate it ahead. Ben Hughes picks it up. He puts it in the middle. Britton gets it first. Backhand stop by Williams. What a stop. Nice setup. Hughes to Britton. He had speed coming in on Williams. Went to the backhand. Tried to put it 5-hole. Williams, nice job to squeeze the pads together and make the save. What a stop by Mark Williams. Face off here in the Minto end. About 5 minutes in now to period one. Kyle Ellis ahead. Kowalik, nice pass. They bring it ahead. It's going to be sent across. Tyler Harrison in across the line. Oh, he couldn't get control of the puck. He made a move, and it was just out of his reach. Ellis now keeps it into the line. Willis plays it ahead. It's going to come out. It's going to go all the way into the Minto end. Kevin Boyd's going to get there first for Ripley. He had a ton of speed coming in the Minto end. They'll play back to line. It's out. Nick Seiler couldn't get there ahead of it, and it's he'll have to come back, and now he skates it over the line. He gets pinched off by Witzel. Ellis has it now in behind the net. Backhands it ahead to Harrison. He's got to be careful. He gets hit on the boards. Going to come across. Luby goes in after it against Witzel. It comes in front. Graham played it away, but only to the line. It's kept in. Boyd after it. Faulkner around the net to Luby. Luby in behind the net. He'll play it to the line to Willis. Willis finds an avenue shot. That's tipped in front, but it doesn't get to the net. Harrison will play it ahead. Kowalik tried to tip it down. He's at the end of his shift. It's all the way into the Ripley end. We're 6 minutes into period one. Still looking for the game's first goal. It's back to Seiler in his own end. He'll have to regroup. He'll wait. He'll send it ahead now. Here comes Tyson Sewers. Puts it in the middle. Anderson intercepts. Satosik tried to get a hold of him, but he couldn't. Now Minto has control of the puck in their own end. Jake Pleon across. Jamison Buck ahead. Anderson tips it in. It's right in on Hamilton. I think he tried to tip it into the corner, but ended up redirecting it right in on Hamilton. He made the easy save, and precautionary holds on for the faceoff. And we'll get an offensive zone faceoff here for Minto. Good pace early on here in game 3, much like game 1 and 2. It's been nothing short of physical, hard checking, and lots of end-to-end action. Blake Nickel in across the line to Satosik. Back in front. Oh my goodness. How did that miss? There's a shot. Williams makes the save. Wow, what a chance in front that was. Number 18, I think, Dylan Sale had the opportunity but put it wide on the blocker hand. He had the whole net. Or at least it looked like he had the whole net. Either way, it stays out. And we still await goal number 1 here in Ripley. Puck is controlled by Witzel. He'll play it ahead. It's going to come out. Hoffman puts it ahead to Cote. Cote into the corner after it. He'll leave it there. Hoffman in support in the corner. They fight for it down low. Hoffman puts it around. It's going to be intercepted, though, by Ripley's Blake Nickel. He'll stop it there. He'll send it ahead. Adam Alexander now with it. Number 91 of Ripley. He'll put it in the corner. Mears goes after it. It's Alexander now shot on the wraparound. Denied by Williams. Puck comes out. Hoffman with a check on Turcotte. He'll get the puck there and he'll send it down. They're going to call an icing here. And faceoff's going to come back to the Minto end. We have 12:39 to play here in period 1. No score. Faceoff to the left of Mark Williams, the starter for Minto. Puck is played in. Soers plays it down low. Satosik has it now for Ripley. Into the corner. He plays it back to the line. Chad Jones shot. That went off of the shin pad of Sale and wide. Turcotte now picks it up in the neutral zone. Across and offside. Denver Hill taking in Tyson Sewers. And after the play had been whistled down offside, and the faceoff is going to come up here just outside the Minto zone. Sewers and Harrison jostling off the draw. It's expected chippy affair here. Minto needs this one. They can't go down 3-0. Anderson takes in Sale. They come together at the line. Sale holding Anderson's stick. Wow, we'll have to monitor that. That's a nice battle. Anderson had it go out of his reach, though, and it comes back to Chad Jones. He'll play it across to Turcotte. Turcotte sends it into the middle. Satosik tips it in on Williams. He just plays it out. Anderson now picks it up, sends it back to Zach Graham. Graham puts it into the Ripley end. He'll go in after it. Turcotte in behind the net, stays away from Graham. Ahead. Oh, they come together again. Sale and Anderson. They're both going to go off for a change as the puck is deep in the Ripley end. Turcotte ahead. Ben Hughes makes a move. Makes another. And across the line. Shot. Stopped by Williams. Hughes had him at his mercy. And he chose to shoot blocker, and Williams made the save. Oh, Pfeffer almost got lit up by Williams, or Keaton Willis at the line. But he avoided the check, and now he has the puck. He crosses center. He'll dump it in. He'll go in after it. Kowalik also in there after the puck. It comes around to Britton, though. Britton will put it ahead to Hughes. Hughes across. Cato. And across the line, his pass across was intercepted by Jake Pleon. It's into the corner. Hugar sends it around. Ellis puts it back. He had it intercepted. Hughes to the middle where Britton was waiting, but he couldn't get a shot away. Jake Pleon and Ben Hughes come together. Hughes still has the puck in the corner. He gets it stripped away. And now, Jake Pleon's got it for Minto off the glass and out. Seiler has it now. He'll play it ahead. It's into the middle. Across. Here's a shot, Faulkner. Oh, wow. Nice stop by Williams. He got a glove on it. That was labeled for the top corner on the glove side. Jake Pleon and J.D. Faulkner come together. A round shot. Oh, it's loose. And now goes Faulkner in front. And they play on here. Face puck is deep in the Ripley end. Kowalik has it. He'll put it back. Witzel had to go over his stick. He's still got the puck. He sends it in deep. He'll go after it. Willis hits him into the boards. It's physical out there. Gabry sends it to the net. It's intercepted. Oh, and it's off of Hamilton to Kowalik. Kowalik goes into the corner after. He'll come up with it. His shot on Hamilton. He makes the save. He'll hold on for the face-off. Wow. It is physical as anything out there, folks. Big battle in front of Williams. Faulkner was put down well in behind the play, undetected by the officials, after getting a number of good chances on Williams. Wow, Mark Williams looks real good as we're halfway through period one here in Ripley. Tyler McCarthy has the puck now from Ripley. He'll send it around. It's going to be hits the official. Break for Minto. Back to the line. Buck shot. That hits Williams, Hamilton, in the Ripley net. Cote tried to backhand it in front. It's intercepted. Gabry's got it now in the corner. He'll play it in deep. Graham goes after it. Can't come up with the puck. And now we're going to get a penalty to Gabry. Him and Nickel came together, and they're going to send them both. They're going to send them both. Coincidental penalties to Blake Nickel and Austin Gabry. And both of them go for roughing. And we remain 5-on-5 here. 9:26 to go here in period one. 0-0 is the score. Here in Ripley, Andrew Rogers on the play-by-play. Thank you very much for tuning in, watching, re-watching, whatever. Denver Hill keeps it in a line, puts the shot in, it hit a shin pad and goes to the far side. Dan Nikolov has it now for Ripley. He'll put it in. It's into the corner. Mears picks it up there for Ripley. He'll send it in deep. Hill picks it off. Sends it ahead to Harrison. Puts it across. Anderson picks it up. Across the Hoogars. He's got room. Shot. Oh, he didn't miss by much. He tried to hit the glove side top corner, but missed. Alexander brings it in across the line. Ellis bodies him. Nikolov tried to get it in deep, but couldn't. Now he's got it again. To Alexander. Oh, what a stop by Williams. He got the paddle on it. Put it up into the over the glass and behind him and out of play. Whistle down. We'll get a face-off in the Minto end with 8:51 to play here in period one. It's been an entertaining one here so far. Face-off here to the right of Williams. Kowalik on this face-off against Satosik. Satosik wins it back. It's all the way back, though, into the neutral zone where Keaton Willis plays it ahead to Satosik. He'll play it in. Takes a body check, though, from Jake Pleon, and as he does. Oh, big body check in the corner. Buck and Dylan Sale come together. They continue to battle him behind the net. Jake Pleon sends it ahead. Kowalik gets it. Oh, he's offside. He tried to tiptoe the line, but he stepped in just a bit offside. That was close. Real nice play, though, for Kowalik, as he almost came up with that pass. Wow. Face-off is going to come all the way back near the Minto blue line. Back to Seiler. He'll play it in. Jake Pleon knocks it down. He'll play it off the boards. It's going to come into the middle. It's tipped down. Satosik, he tried to glove it down, but now Kowalik's going to get after it. He's got a chance to get in there. He'll backhand it to Graham. Oh, he tried to play it to Pfeffer, but it couldn't get to him. Now it's all the way back to the line. Jake Pleon. He tried to play it in deep. He'll have to keep it in at the line and does. Now it's going to come out and all the way back into the Minto end. Jamison Buck's going to get after it. Ripley's going to complete a change. Kowalik gets put into the Ripley bench. A lot of pushing and shoving by the Ripley bench there. Had everybody in arms. Except for the referees, that is. It's back to Turcotte in his own end. 7:40 to play here in period one. It's physical out there. Back to get it is Ben Hughes. He'll leave it for Turcotte. He'll play it across. It's intercepted. Hartwick is out there now for Minto. Ben Hughes with it on the backhand. Williams steers it away from Cato. Hartwick has the puck now. He'll play it across. Ellis. He'll look ahead. Hugars. He planted in his feet. Now here comes Hartwick. Get across the line. His shot goes off his stick. Into the netting and out of play. It was off the stick of McCarthy. And it'll be whistled down, and we'll get an offensive zone face-off for Minto here. It'll be on the left-hand side of Jay Hamilton. What a pace here in Ripley. We're going to move the face-off over onto the other side of Hamilton. Gabry out there with Cote and Hartwick. Gabry wins the draw back to Witzel. Shot! That went off of Gabry and wide. Back into the middle. Hartwick shot. Nice save by Hamilton. That's his best save of the night so far. He denies Colin Hartwick from the high slot. It's played ahead. Kevin Boyd plays it into the Minto end. He'll go in after it. Witzel has to be careful. Plays it around Ellis. Ellis gets it away from Luby. And Gabry, he stops back. And he'll play it back to Ellis in front of Williams. Ellis, got to be careful. He just sends it all the way down the ice. He was trying to hit Cote, but it was out of his reach. And that's an icing call against Minto. 6:41 now to play here in period one. 5-on-5. Face-off coming up back here in the Minto end to the right-hand side of Mark Williams. Ripley controls it back to the line. Blake Nick. Oh! What a hit by the linesman there on Garrett Mears. Shot is in on Williams. He makes the save. Anderson now across center. Sends it in. He'll go in after it. Harrison there first. Plays it in around the net. Ripley's going to come up with it first. Graham does a nice job to get there. Nickel takes him into the end boards. Anderson takes in Nickel. It comes ahead. Garrett Mears in across the line. Oh, he tried to get in for a shot but couldn't. Now they battle in front. Buck's going to come up with it for Minto. Oh, down he goes, and that's a penalty. Jake Pleon just hacked the legs of Dan Nikolov, and that's an easy one right in front of the official, too. That's about as easy as a penalty call as I've ever seen. You can't even argue that. Right in front of the official, and he hacks him down like he's a 2x4 or a cedar tree or something. Anyways, Ripley's going to get the first opportunity on the man advantage here in the first. We have 6:02 to play. Puck is won back by Minto. It's all the way around. It's going to come out. Slashing, I think that one was obvious. Minto gets the penalty, and now Ripley has it in the Minto end on the power play. It's a cross. Turcotte. Oh, he got the puck intercepted there by Austin Gabry. Nice play at the line. Puck's in across the line. Muirs did a nice job to get it in deep. It's in the air. Where is it? Oh, it's still loose. Hugar's going to get there first, and he'll send it all the way down the ice. 1:20 left in the Ripley power play. Their first of the hockey game. Turcotte has it in behind the net of Hamilton. He'll start it out on this power play. Across, Ben Hughes plays it into the Minto end. It's all the way around. Williams stops it. He'll play it on the glass. It's going to get to the line. Keaton Willis now plays it in deep. Faulkner has it in the corner. He'll look to the middle. It's intercepted there by Minto. Harrison gets to the line no further. Lake Nickel now. Across. Cody Britton down low to Faulkner. To the middle, he was looking for Hughes, but the pass failed to connect, and now we're going to get a penalty to Ripley. And that's going to do it for the Ripley power play, a high sticking call, and I think it's going to go to Faulkner. Faulkner's going to the box for high sticking, and we'll play 43 seconds of 4-on-4 before Minto will go to the power play. With 4:45 to go here in the first, still awaiting the game's first goal. Witzel sends it in. It's all the way around the boards. Jamison Buck keeps it in. Back to Kowalik. He tried to put it across to Witzel. It hit a skate. Buck plays it in. Graham's going to get there in the corner. Muir steps in front of him and takes control of the puck. He'll skate it ahead. And across the Minto line. Buck takes him in. Graham also takes him in with a body check. Oh, and now Muirs and Buck come together in front. They battle. It's sent ahead. Oh, down goes Buck, and that's going to be a penalty. It's ahead. Witzel, back to Graham. They control. They have the extra skater, and it's going to be touched. And Muirs is going to go to the box for interference. And that has these fans irate. And we're going to play 1:17 Minto 5-on-3 here. Muirs and Buck come together in front of the Minto net. And Muirs sent Buck to the ice right in front of the official, and his arm went up immediately for the interference call. So with 4:02 to go, we play 5-on-3. Minto controls. Buck plays it across to Harrison. Has the puck stripped away. Nickel to the line. It's kept in. Harrison across. Hogars shoots. Oh, he just missed. How did that miss? He tried to put it glove side and just missed the net. 1:03 left in the Minto 5-on-3. This faceoff is outside the Ripley end. One minute left in the Faulkner penalty before we go to a 5-on-4. But Minto is on the power play here. Oh, it's a cross. That was close. Ellis almost had it get intercepted. Now Ellis at the line. Across. Buck. He looks towards the net. He'll play it across Ellis. Ellis back to Buck. Shot! Nice stop by Hamilton. He stuck the pad out on the blocker side. Made the save. Deflected it out of play. Nice stop by Jay Hamilton. 41 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Face off here in the Ripley end. Gonna be controlled by Minto. Jake Pleon back at the line. He'll play it across. Caleb Witzel. Down low to Kowalik. He'll put it to the middle. Oh, it's out of the reach of Graham. Now it's gonna be Ripley's puck. They'll send it out all the way into the Minto end. Witzel back in his own end. He'll start it away. We have 20 seconds left in the 5-on-3. He'll cross center. He'll go to the net. It's going to be played across. Oh, it's sticked away by Seiler. Nice play. It'll be turned over, and Seiler's going to send it all the way down on Williams. Very calmly sent it all the way down the ice. That's going to do it for the 5-on-3. Minto now on the 5-on-4 for 43 seconds. Kowalik shot, he fanned on it. He has the puck back. Over to Graham to Kowalik. Kowalik on the side, Boards will play it back to Witzel at the line. Over to Kowalik. Kowalik's gonna shoot, nice save by Hamilton. And that's gonna get to the line and out. Hughes is gonna send it down and go after it. He'll get there ahead of Witzel. He'll control it in the corner and send it all the way back to the Ripley end. And that's gonna kill a ton of time here. It's a cross. Turcotte in his own end. He looks to the clock and sends it all the way down the ice. The remaining 6 seconds will tick off here, and we'll be back to 5-on-5. Harwick sends it in, comes in across the Ripley line. He gets checked there, and it's 5-on-5 now here. Bucks plays it down. He goes across. He'll play it into the end of Ripley. McCarthy. He'll play it ahead to Mears. Mears across. He was looking for Turcotte. It was behind him. 1:45 to go here in the first. No score. It's ahead. That's tipped in by Nikolov. Williams out to play it. He'll play it around. Buck plays it ahead for Minto. Gadbury to Hartwick to Cote. And across the line. Shot. That's well wide. I think that might have hit Nickel on the way to the net. It's going to be played in there. Minto's got it touched up, though. They're in on the delayed offside. It's ahead. Here comes Alexander into the Minto end. Shot. Well wide of the glove hand, and it's all the way out into the neutral zone. Chad Jones has it now. He'll play it ahead. It's out of the reach of Alexander, and that's an icing call. Nice effort, though, by number 91 to try and touch that. But it was out of his reach. He failed to come up with even a piece, and it's an icing call against Ripley. We have 1:10 remaining here in the first. No score. Face off to Hamilton's right-hand side. Ripley controls. Seiler has it now. He'll play it off the boards. It's going to come out. Denver Hill sends it back in. They touch up. We're into the final minute of period number 1. Seiler in behind his net. Pfeffer in after it, trying to get a hold of it, but can't. Seiler now plays it across. It's in behind Cato. He's at the line. He can't come up with a puck, though. Willis sends it across. Britton's got space. And across the line. He sends it back. Seiler has room. Shot. That's deflected by Hill. He got in the way of that. It's going to come ahead. Kowalik. He tried to get into the net but couldn't. Now it's going to be played ahead. Ben Hughes. Cross center will dump it in. Williams will stop it there and behind his net. Oh, big check in behind the net. Cato taking Denver Hill into the boards. That's going to go all the way into the Ripley end. And it's going to be an icing call. Kowalik trying to beat it out, but couldn't get there ahead of the icing. 17.4 now left in the first. Offensive zone faceoff coming up here for Ripley. And then action here in the first. Lots of chances on both ends. The goalies have been real good. Kevin Boyd out there with Faulkner and Luby on this offensive zone faceoff. They come up with it. Faulkner's going to go into the corner after it. We have 12 seconds left. Now it's Faulkner into the middle. Oh, they can't get the shot away. Faulkner again to the line. It's intercepted easily by Harrison, and that's going to pretty much put the bookend on this first period. Puck is played ahead, and that'll do it. First period's in the books. 0-0. What a first period here in Ripley. Just waiting for the shots on goal, if they're going to announce it or not. Maybe. There it is. Shots 15-8 in favor of Ripley, but the shots were not indicative of how close that first period was. End-to-end action, both sides, and they're even after one period of play. Here in Ripley, Game 3 of this best of 7, Ripley leads 2-0. This game is 0-0. We'll be back for the second after a short break. And we're back for period number 2 here in Ripley. Ripley Wolves and the Minto 81s. Game number 3 of this best of 7 semifinal. Ripley leading 2-0. We're 0-0 after 1. Shots 15-8 in favor of Ripley. Back and forth, the goalies were good in period number 2. We'll see if that continues, or maybe in period number 1. We'll see if it continues here in period 2. Ripley in the home whites, Minto in the visiting reds. It's all the way around. Satosik picks it off. It's in the Minto end. Hugar sends it ahead. Pfeffer in across the Ripley line shot. That's offside. Pfeffer letting the shot go as the whistle was coming in. And it's offside as Kowalik was in ahead the play on the far side. Face off just outside the Ripley blue line here. Puck is back to Caleb Witzel. He'll play it into the Ripley end. Hugar's going to go after it. It's going to be played out. Ellis just plays it back in. Minto will have to touch up and go in after it. Keaton Willis puts it ahead. Sewers couldn't get it any further. They battle for it, and it's going to come to the line and out. Down goes Sewers. The puck is in on Williams. Ellis now has it. He'll play it across. It'll come to Pfeffer. Pfeffer gets body checked there by Nikolov. It's going to come ahead, though, to Kowalik. He'll put it into the middle. Hugars has a step. Shoots. Hamilton, nice save. Kowalik gets the rebound. Puts it in the middle. It's intercepted by Ripley. Here comes Alexander across to Mears. Mears in. Oh, he can't get the shot away. Caleb Witzel with the check on Mears disrupted him enough. And oh, nice play as they try to find McCarthy back door, but Pfeffer did a nice job to get back and deflect that away. He'll go to the bench for a change. I smell burnt popcorn. That's pungent. It's across. Nikolov shot. Oh, that just went wide. He tried to go high blocker and missed the net. Over across now is Brady Anderson in across the line. His shot. That went off the body and over the glass in behind Hamilton and out of play. Can you imagine if they made burnt popcorn one of those car things, the car scents? Man, oh man, would that not be a hot seller? Face off here in the Ripley end. We play here early on in the second. We're still scoreless, waiting for the game's first goal. Puck is going to come ahead to Brett Cato. He wears 97. In across the line. Leaves it for Blake Nichols' shot. That deflected over the net of Williams. That was dangerous. Just barely missing the top of the net. It's played to the middle. It's going to be intercepted, though, by Minto. They'll get it out in the neutral zone. McCarthy's just going to play it back in. Ripley will touch up and go in after it. Jake Pleon has it in behind his own net. He'll start it away. Plays it across. Buck off the boards. Brady Anderson across. It's intercepted easily by Ben Hughes. His pass was intercepted. Now Harrison has it in across the line. Graham back to Anderson. Has room shot. Oh, that went off of the skate of McCarthy and wide. Now Hughes has the puck. He'll bring it ahead. He's got plenty of room. Over across. It's going to be intercepted, though, by Minto. Nice job defensively. Hartwick's going to put it ahead. Cote has the puck now. Tried to put it into the middle. It's going to be picked up there by Cato. He'll send it all the way around. Hughes picks it up for Ripley in the neutral zone. Ahead. He was looking for Britton. It was out of his reach. Ellis now. He'll put it into the middle. There's Hartwick. Across the line. Shot. That missed just barely on the blocker side. Denver Hill keeps it in. Hartwick to the middle. Oh, Hamilton had to be careful. But he smothers it for the face-off. Colin Hartwick in behind the net. Tried to send it into the middle. And it went off of Hamilton and in on him, and he had to be careful there. We're just about 3 minutes into period 2. Still waiting for the game's first goal. Cote's shot. That went wide on the blocker side. Boyd back in his own end and behind the net. He'll leave it there. Jordan Turcotte has it for Ripley. He'll play it ahead. J.D. Faulkner leaves it for Luby. It's out of his reach, though, and Minto takes over. Gabry tried to play it across to Ellis. It was behind him. He'll have to regroup. Across to Denver Hill, across on the boards. It comes all the way to the Ripley line. They'll play it back there. Boyd has it now for Ripley. He puts it in the middle. It's intercepted by Gabry. Across the line. Gabry puts it into the corner. They're going to go in after it. Hartwick after Luby. Can't come up with the puck. Now it's going to come to Gabry. He can't get it out of it, though. And Ripley's going to come up with it in their own end. Jordan Turcotte has it now. Approaching the 4-minute mark of period 2. We're getting there. Oh, that's intercepted easily by Pfeffer. He goes in behind the net. Kowalik scores! Whoa! Adam Kowalik makes no mistake on the turnover. Minto makes Ripley pay, and they lead 1-0. Wow! When Minto needed a break the most, they got a Christmas present early, and they make Ripley pay for that one. It's 1-0 Minto. Minto strikes first. They get first blood here. Draw first blood. At 16:06, with 16:06 to go. Kowalik on the turnover gets the goal. What a goal it was. Pfeffer with the intercept. And with 16:06 to play, Minto's on the board first. So Pfeffer draws the only assist as expected. There was a lot of confusion out there on the ice because they thought that was icing, but it wasn't called. Now Seiler has it in behind his net. He'll play it away from Harrison. Willis ahead. They'll have to come back, Ripley, now they're in their own end. It's going to come across to Seiler around. Willis picks it up now. Keaton Willis, number 4, brings it ahead across center. He'll send it in. Ripley's going to go in after it. They'll get there first. John scores! Ripley answers back. What a goal that was. We're tied at 1. What a redirect in front that was. So Ripley responds, and we're deadlocked again, 1 apiece. This is going to come in, and that's an icing call against Ripley. Faceoff's going to come back into the Ripley end. 15:15 to go here in the first, into the seconds, excuse me. 1-1 is the score. Face-off here to the right-hand side of Hamilton. It's picked up, though. Oh, that was sent in, but just wide. Back to Ellis at the line. His shot deflected, scores! Kowalik! So the goal is Sewers from Sale and Willis to get the Wolves even, but Kowalik responds. Amir with 15:08 to go, and just like that, Minto retakes the lead. They lead it 2-1. Wow. You blink and you miss it, folks. All goals coming at even strength here. Now it's into the Minto end. Cato tried to play to the middle, was intercepted by Ellis and sent all the way down into the Minto or Ripley end. Oh, I can't keep up, man. It's hard at this pace. Hardwick with a big body check on Cato. There's a shot, Nikolov stop. Pfeffer and Ellis get assists on Kowalik's second of the game. Oh, that was a big collision in front. Hardwick and Hamilton came together in the Ripley net. Hardwick's going to go to the bench. He's laboring. Minto has to touch up, though, because they're offside. They do just that, and now we'll play on. Everybody looks to be okay, though. It comes ahead. Cato across center. Into the Minto end. He'll shoot. That's off a stick and into the netting in behind Mark Williams. That'll whistle the play down. We'll get a face-off that's going to remain in the Minto end. 2-1 Minto is the score. Kowalik with 2. And Tyson Sewers with the Ripley goal. Wow. In a matter of a minute, we've had 3 goals. And Minto has the lead here, 2-1. Face-off is controlled by Minto in their own end. Denver Hill has it for the 81s. Hill skated out of his own end. He'll put it ahead. He was looking for Harrison, but it failed to connect with him. Minto now takes advantage of another turnover. It's to the middle. It's going to be picked up there by Luby. He'll send it ahead. Going to come into the Minto end. They've got to be careful. Buck plays it away. Luby picks it up for Ripley. They'll leave it there. Sewers, the Ripley goal scorer, back to the line. It was intercepted now. Ripley, Minto's got it. 2-on-1 the other way. Graham with Anderson. He can't get the shot away. Hamilton makes the save on the redirect. It's in behind the Ripley net. It's going to be played ahead. Luby gets pinned in on the boards by Buck. He'll play it in deep. They'll fight for it. It comes to the middle. Faulkner leaves it there for Turcotte. He'll play it ahead to Luby. Luby at the line gets checked by Hill, but he gets it in deep. Turcotte now has the puck stripped away, and it's all the way into the Minto end. 13-10 to play here in the second. It's sent ahead. Oh, Kowalik tried to get in behind everybody, but the pass failed to connect. They're going to try it again here. Oh, that goes out of the reach of everyone. That's an icing call. All the way down the ice for icing. It's going to come all the way back in the Minto end. Minto leads 2-1. We're exactly 7 minutes into period 2 here in Ripley. Game 3 of this best of 7. Back to line. Oh, there's a shot that went just wide. Dylan Sale sent it just wide on the glove hand of Williams. Sewers to Sale. Shot that went wide. This line of Satosik, Sale, and Sewers, they're dynamite out there. Played ahead. Witzel tried to get it ahead. It's intercepted by Ripley. Now they're caught. Here comes Kowalik. He's got Jake Pleon going to the net. Leaves it for Pfeffer. Pfeffer over to Kowalik. Oh, it's out of his reach. Now it's going to come out. And all the way down here, he's Ripley the other way. Satosik, he gets checked by Jake Pleon. He'll come up with the puck and send it all the way around. Pfeffer has it now. Played ahead. Kowalik's in there on the offside, but it's an icing call against Minto anyway. And face-off's going to come all the way back in the Minto end. And then action here in Ripley. Minto leads 2-1 in a game they need. Face-off is won by Ripley. Shot! Williams makes the save through traffic. Back into the middle. Muir sent it out, and it's going to come out. Hartwick's going to go after it. Against McCarthy, he can't get ahead of it. Nickel, he gets checked by Hartwick. Alexander across center will dump it into the Minto, and there's a hit. Denver Hill standing up. Garrett Mears what a check. Cote plays it ahead to Hartwick. He'll shoot it in on Hamilton. He makes the save. Hartwick goes down. McCarthy taking Hartwick down to the ice. That one comes ahead. It's intercepted by Ellis. Ellis will play it into the Ripley end. Him and Mears meet up there. Check on the boards. It's going to be played in the middle. Hartwick sends Nikolov down. That's a penalty. They're going to whistle Hartwick for the check at the bench. And what are they going to call this one? They're going to call it cross-checking against Hartwick. And Ripley's going to go to the power play here, trailing 2-1. With 11:33 to go. That puck is out. Ripley will have to regroup in the neutral zone here. Seiler ahead. Ben Hughes sends it in. Williams out, plays it away. It's right to Hughes. Hughes on the backhand, try to send it in the middle. Buck intercepts all the way around. Comes to the line, it's kept in by Willis. He's got to be careful at the line. They battle for it there. Now it's going to come into the middle. Seiler regroups over to Willis. That puck is intercepted by Jake Pleon. He'll skate it in the Ripley end and send it in deep. They're going to have to come back, though, Minto. They don't want to get caught. Harrison's going to go in there on the forecheck. He comes up with a puck. He does a nice job on this penalty kill. Killing valuable time. It comes ahead. It's in on Williams. Makes the save. He's going to hold it, though. Willis bearing down on him and forcing Williams to hold it for the faceoff. Mark Williams has been real good in this hockey game for Minto tonight. 2-1 is the score. 1:12 left in the Ripley power play. 10:45 left to go here in the second. Face-off here in the Minto end. Puck is controlled by Ripley. Turcotte over. Cato! Just missed rebound! Oh, how'd that stay out? Alexander went crease to crease. Oh, or post to post, and it went out the other side. Wow. Mears in behind the net. Gets help from Alexander. It's around to Nikolov. He can't get it to the line. Oh, it's going to be out. Hogarth's going after it. He's going to have to go. He's got the puck in the corner. He's body checked by Turcotte. They come together. Hogarth has it now and behind the net. Killing more time. It's going to be stripped away, though, by Mears. He brings it ahead. He gets checked away by Godbury. Nice play. And he'll send it in the Ripley end. 30 seconds to go in the Ripley power play. Turcotte at the blue line brings it ahead. He gets the puck stripped away. He had to be careful. He gets it over to Cato in the Minto end. It's back to the line. Nikolov, shot, stopped by Williams. Oh, and it's stuck out in behind the net. Mears now has it in behind the net. 11 seconds left to go in the power play. It's a cross. Cato can't come up with the puck. Witzel sends it around. Ellis has the puck stripped away. Witzel in deep. The penalty is over to Harwick. And that's into the netting. And the faceoff's going to remain in the Minto end here, I believe. Yeah, faceoff in the Minto end. Or the referee is saying outside. I don't really. Must have went off a Ripley stick. So they say that the play went off the Ripley stick and out, so the faceoff's outside the Minto end. 9:30 to go here in period 2. Minto leads 2-1. We're all even now. It's in on Williams. He holds it for the faceoff. Ripley will get the offensive zone faceoff here. Blake Nickel and Brady Anderson having to chuckle out on the ice. A couple of former Listowel Cyclones getting reacquainted out there. Face-off is going to be controlled. Anderson goes ahead. He loses his stick, though. Nickel gets around him. That hit Graham on the shot. Made the shot block. Nice play by Zach Graham. Buck in his own end. He gets checked into the corner. It's going to come to Satosik. He's in behind the net. Where is it? Him and Jake Pleon come together in behind the net. It's going to come to Dylan Sale. Sale backhands it in deep to Satosik. Him and Jake Pleon are pinned into the boards. Going to come to the middle. Buck intercepts. He'll play it out. McCarthy sends it in deep, and Ripley will go in after it again. Sale on the sideboards. Has it now. Graham with the check. It'll be played back to the line to Nickel. Nickel to the net. It's blocked away by Williams. Into the corner now. Sewers played it to the middle. Buck intercepts. He puts it ahead. It's going to be kept in, but only momentarily, and now Harrison has it. He'll send it in deep. Buck is into the corner. He's in there deep. He's going to need to be covered in the back there. That puck is ahead, and now Minto is forced to come back here. It's going to be ahead. Faulkner. He's got room. He can't get the shot away. Nice defensive play by Minto. Hugars has it now for Minto. In across the Ripley line. He'll put it to the corner. Pfeffer. He takes a body check. And another. And here comes Ripley again. Luby. In across the line. Leaves it for Faulkner. Shot. Nice save by Williams with the blocker. Oh, and Minto gives the puck away. Faulkner across, it's intercepted. Seiler has it now. He'll send it in deep to Luby. Over to Boyd, shot! What a stop by Williams! Wow, what a save from the Minto 81 netminder. Boy, what a mental breakdown that was for Minto in their own end. Almost ended up costing them big time. We have 7:50 remaining here in period 2. Minto leads 2-1. You okay?
No, I'm fine. I gotta go get some.
No, I'm okay. Face-off is controlled by Minto in their own end here. Denver Hill has the puck now for Minto. He'll send it away from Britton. He'll get it back. He'll play it ahead to Gabry. He puts it in the middle of Harwick. Harwick crosses center. He takes a body check of the line. Chad Jones knocking Harwick down at the line. Harwick in with a body check. As Harwick and Cato come together. Now here's a penalty coming up here. Who is it going to go to? High sticking's going to be the call. Who's it going to go to? Cato gets the penalty for high stick, and Minto's going to go to the power play, leading here 2-1. All right, so Minto's to the power play. Cato for high sticking is the call on the ice. And Minto has a chance to extend their lead here. With 7:26 to play. Face-off coming up here in the Ripley end. Hamilton was waiting there. He wasn't even ready, and they dropped the puck. Kowalik puts it back to the line. It's kept in. Now Kowalik's got to come out with it. Pfeffer back. Kowalik. Pfeffer again. in his own end. Here comes Jamison Buck. He crosses center. He'll dump it in. It's into the far corner. Hugar's going after it. He'll come up with a puck in the corner. He gets pinned in there by Seiler. Cote back to the line to Pfeffer. He'll put it across. Buck, shot, deflected, rebound, scores! Hugars! Off of the ship out of Seiler. Makes no mistake in the Minto 81 strike on the power play. A huge break for Minto. And they go up now 3-1. Power play goal for Minto with 6:53 to go here. And no one on the Ripley bench is happy with that. And it's brought ahead now. Harrison sends it in. It's going to go past the stick of Hamilton. Back to Blake Nickel. Him and Anderson come together in the corner. It's going to be played away. Here comes Alexander. He's at his own blue line. He'll play it across. It's intercepted, though, by Zach Graham. He's got the puck in across the line. Stopped by Hamilton. The shot goes in on the blocker. Alexander plays it ahead. Mears has the puck now. He'll play it back to Nickel. He'll send it down. That's an icing call against Ripley. And the faceoff's going to come all the way back in the Ripley end. Hugars with the goal, the latest for Minto on the power play, puts their lead at 2. Faceoff is controlled by Ripley. They're going to send it all the way down. That's icing again. Easy one there. And we'll do this faceoff in the exact same spot this time. Faceoff in the skates. It's going to be controlled by Ripley. They'll send it out into the neutral zone. Witzel has it now. He'll get it away from Boyd off the boards. It's going to be picked up there by Faulkner. Witzel has it in his skates. He gets it taken away. Into the middle. Gabri does a nice job there to step in front of that. Cote in across the line. He gets checked. So the assists on the Hogarth's power play goal go to number 15, Francois Cote, number 26, Jamison Buck. Puck is played ahead, and it's the linesman, and he goes down in a bundle. Puck is played into the Ripley end by Minto. Seiler's back to grab it now. He gets bodied there by Harwick. Harwick will go off for a change. That's a giveaway. Oh, that almost cost Ripley. Willis giving it away to Pfeffer, and he almost made him pay. Willis now has it in across the line. Shot, that went wide. Hughes has the puck now. He'll send it to the middle. Can be picked up there. Where is it? It's loose. Hogarth comes up with it first. He's going to send it off the boards. Pfeffer in behind everybody. Going to get a chance here. Shot. Stopped by Hamilton. Pfeffer again. Had it taken away. Now Faulkner ahead with it. Britton on the boards. Big check by Buck on Cody Britton of Ripley. Going to come ahead all the way to the line. Turcotte plays it across to Britton. Him and Buck come together once again. Rough shift for Cody Britton out there at the hands of Jamison Buck. Hogarth has the puck now. He's in across. He has to come back, though, as it's in on the delayed offside. Now, Minto's going to get a penalty here. Delayed penalty against Minto. Hamilton to the box. I think this one might go to Jake Pleon for slashing, but we'll wait. That's going to be touched by Minto, and the whistle will come down here. Slashing is going to be the call, and Jake Pleon is going to go to the box. So Jake Pleon sits for slashing. And with 4:24 to go, Ripley is going to get a chance here with the man advantage to try and pull to within 1. Back to the line. Cato across. Turcotte! Stopped by Williams. Rebound off the post! Mears hit the post. Wow. 2 great chances. There's a shot. Williams makes the save again. Mears shot. Oh, it's loose, and Nikolov had to go past him on the far side. He was wide open. Battle in front. There's a shot. Williams makes the save again. And they battle in front of the net. What a battle in front of the net of Williams, but boy, does he get lucky with a couple. He definitely gets lucky when one hits the post, though, behind him. What a performance by Williams in the Minto net here tonight. We have 1:35 remaining in the Ripley power play, 3:59 to go here in the period. And now Hamilton has some equipment issues in behind the net. I'm not really, okay. I'm not sure. They're going to check with him here. Hamilton appears to be ready. And we're going to drop the puck here in the Minto end with 1:35 left on this Ripley power play. It's back to the line. Cato down low. Nikolov across. He was looking for Turcotte. It was out of his reach. He's got it now. He sends it to the middle. Nikolov has it over on the sideboards. Looks towards the middle. Going to leave it there for Mears. Mears back to Cato at the line. Cato to Mears. Mears shot! Oh, that didn't miss by much. But it deflects out of play, and I don't know where they're going to put this face-off here. I think it's going to come outside the zone. Yeah, face-off outside the zone here. As we have 1:14 now remaining in the Ripley power play. Could be sent back. Mears puts it ahead to Nikolov in across the line. Nikolov shot. That went off a shin pad. That went off a Jamison Buck. Hughes has the puck. He gets bodied. He'll play it in deep to Nikolov in behind the net. Nikolov Hughes shot. Oh, he just missed on the blocker side. Going to come back to the line now. Turcotte puts it across. Shot by Cato. He gulped it into the net in behind Williams, and that face-off's going to come outside the zone. Wow, he really got under that one. Put it into the netting in behind Williams, out of play. 52 left on this Ripley power play. They trail 3-1 in the hockey game. Here in the second period, 3:16 to go. Minto controls. Denver Hill. He'll just send it all the way down the ice. Nice play by Denver Hill, number 11. Hamilton leaves it there. He's going to leave it for Keaton Willis. Willis will start out of his own end. He'll play it across Cody Britton. He'll play it into the Minto end. Faulkner goes in after Denver Hill. He does a nice job. Turns and fires all the way down the ice. Nice play by Denver Hill to get that one out. We have 25 seconds left in the Ripley power play now. It's ahead. Faulkner in across the line. Ellis. And that's an icing. That's an offside. I don't know about that one. Ellis touched it. So I don't know if that should have been offside. No, because Ellis touches it, right? Yeah. So Minto gets a break. They call it offside. And get the face-off just outside the Minto end with 18 seconds left in this Ripley power play. Blake Nickel had it stripped away. Denver Hill's going to go after it. He gets tripped up at the line, though, and he'll have to come back. 9 seconds left now. Puck is in across the line, delayed offside. Minto has a ton of time. They're going to kill off the rest of this, and it's all the way down the ice, right into the Ripley end. We're all even now. Ben Hughes across. Oh, Pfeffer almost intercepted that Blake Nickel offering, and now it's going to come to Cato and across the Minto line. His shot. Williams did a nice job to track it with the glove hand and hold it. He holds it for a face-off, and now we're 2:09 left to go here in the second. 3-1 Minto. Here in the second period. Unbelievable hockey game here in Ripley tonight. Puck is in the skates. Going to be sent in deep by Ripley. They'll go after it. It's going to come to the sideboards. Buck had that stripped away. And in some discomfort there is Sewers. He'll go off. McCarthy in the corner. He's in deep. Puts it all the way around. Faulkner. He can't keep the puck in. It's going to come across. Pfeffer goes after it. He'll play it off the boards and in deep. Ripley's going to come up with the puck, however, and they'll bring it back. Satosik sends it in deep. He'll go after it. Pleon holds him up at the line just a little. It's going to come to Jake Pleon now. He's tripped up by himself. It's across the center line. He'll dump it in. 1:28 to go here in the second. That's the way to Hogarth. He intercepts the puck. In behind the net. Tried to play to the middle. He tried again, and Pfeffer went down. Couldn't get the pass. Faulkner across center. Sends it in. They'll go in after it. Nikolov's going to get there first. To the center. It's picked up there by Minto. Jake Plea on ahead. That's going to go for icing. Icing call by Minto. And it's going to come all the way back into the Minto end. We have 1:06 to play now here in the second period. 3-1. Minto is the score. Played in deep. Ellis plays it off the boards. It's going to come out. Going to be played ahead. It's out of the reach of Cote, and it's all the way back to Jordan Turcotte. We're in the last minute of period 2. Minto leads 3-1. Alexander into the middle. Gets picked up there, though, by Minto, and it will be sent ahead. Turcotte now has it. Turcotte in his own end deep. He'll play it in the middle. It's going to be played by Gabry there. He'll just play it back into the Ripley end. Down to 35 left. Hamilton gives Cote a little love tap on the way by. Turcotte loses it there. He'll have to go back in behind his own net again. Hartwick's in there on the forecheck. 20 seconds left now. Hartwick loses his stick in behind the net. He'll going to have to go off. Ripley comes ahead. Alexander has it taken away. It's going to be played away. Here, Mears, he can't come up with the puck. Not cleanly, however. It's going to be played in the middle. Gabry standing up Mears at the line. Gabry's going to get a swipe at it again. Nikolov shot. It's still loose. Oh! Almost at the buzzer. Williams snags it, holds it, and that'll do it for period 2. Minto leads 3-1. They trail in the best of 7, 2-0. We'll be back for the third on the other side. And we're back for period number 3 here in Ripley. Ripley Wolves and the Minto 81s. Game 3, WOAA Senior AA Men's Hockey League semifinals. Game 3, Ripley leads to the best of 7, 2-0. And they lead here 3-1 as we play here in the third. We're all even, 5-on-5. Big check into the end of the Minto end. Minto wearing the visiting reds while Ripley dons the home whites. Jason Hamilton in the net for Ripley while Mark Williams dons the goal for Minto. Hugars has the puck in the neutral zone. He'll skate it away. And across the line, his shot went off of Willis and wide. In behind the net, they fight for the puck there. Ripley's going to come up with it. It's intercepted by Pfeffer. He'll go into the corner after it. Seiler takes him into the boards with a check. Kowalik, big check on Satosik. They battle for it in behind the Ripley net. Ripley trying to get a hold of it, and they do. It's into the neutral zone. And down goes Hugars, and Ripley's going to get a penalty here. Kowalik's got to be careful he doesn't take it, and a penalty for Minto here. Minto has the extra skater out. Witzel across. It's going to be picked off, though, by Ripley. Now they're going to get a penalty. And it's going to go to Dylan Sale for knocking down Tommy Hugars with a slash. And Minto, early on here in the third, go to the power play looking to extend their lead. Minto controls in the Ripley end, but they're going to come up with it. Ripley and send it all the way down the ice. Ben Hughes sending Minto back. It's in behind the net now where Jake Pleon picks it up for Minto. He'll skate it out of his own end. He'll bring it across center. All the way into the Minto or Ripley end. He's still got the puck on the sideboards. Plays it back to Harrison across. Jamison Buck. Shot that went off a stick and into the far corner. Harrison gets bodied. It's to the line. It's going to come out. Boyd sends it all the way down, and they'll come in on Buck. We'll just leave it there for Jake Pleon, who's there in support. Nice play by number 12. He's going to skate it out, and he'll send it over to Buck. He crosses center and brings it into the Ripley end. He'll send it into the far corner. Harrison plays it back to the line. Kowalik keeps it in. Hugar's in the corner now, has it. He'll get pinned along the boards there. It's going to come out. Ripley does a nice job, and Satosik has it. He got a man under the net. He scores! Mears! Short-handed for Ripley. And the crowd here loves it. Garrett Mears, short-handed, sticks it through the legs of Williams. And Ripley's pulled to within one here. They trail 3-2. We still have 51 seconds left in the Minto power play. Puck is sent ahead by Minto. They'll bring it back now. Witzel in his own end with it. Over to Kowalik. He's going to cross center all the way into the Ripley end. He's going to put it across. It's in behind the net. So Satosik gets the lone assist, I believe, on the Mears goal. Now we're going to get some penalties here. And they're going to give Ripley a penalty. Tyson Sewers is going to go to the box for boarding. And we'll see here if that's the only penalty. It looks like it. Boarding's the call on Soares for Ripley. So we'll play 29 seconds of 5-on-3 for Minto. Kowalik back to Witzel. Across, Hugar shot off the side of the net. He looked glove hand. Boarding to Soares. We have 15 seconds left now on the 5-on-3. It's going to come to Hugar's. Across, Witzel has space. Shot deflected. Hamilton makes the save. It's loose. Graham was looking for it, but Hamilton was able to squeeze the pads and find it, hold it for a face-off. Five seconds left and 5-on-3 before we go to 5-on-4 for another minute 31. Sale will step off or step out of the box in about 2 seconds. Witzel keeps it in. Hugar's. Puck is to the line. Pfeffer has to be careful. He keeps it in. 1:20 left in the Minto power play. Pfeffer down low. Graham. He deflected it on Hamilton. He made the save. Kowalik can't get the shot away. Boyd off a body. It's still in the Ripley end. Boyd gets it out. Kowalik's going to get it in his own end. We're nearing a minute left in this Minto power play. They lead it 3-2. Mears has scored shorthanded for Ripley to pull within one. Gabry in across the Ripley blue line. He'll put it in deep, or at least tries to. That's going to be whistled down. It hit overhead. Whistled down. And we'll see where this faceoff's going to be here. They're going to bring it all the way back into the Ripley end. Faceoff's in the Ripley end. 50 seconds left on the Minto power play. 3-2 is the score now. Minto controls this back to line to Buck. Buck, he put it into the corner to Gabry. Gabry back to the line to Buck. Puts it back down low again. It's going to come to McCarthy all the way around. That's going to go out. What a blast by McCarthy all the way around the ice and down the ice. 30 seconds now left in the Minto power play. Ellis will play it ahead. Buck. He'll skate it into the Ripley end. Into the corner now. It's going to come to the line. Harrison keeps it in. Across. Ellis. Shot. That was deflected. That scores. Anderson on the power play. Restores the 2-goal lead for Minto. It's 4-2. The shot came in from Ellis from the line. It was knocked down in front. Anderson finds the rebound and buries it in behind Hamilton, and it's 4-2 Minto. Power play goal. Puck is controlled by Ripley off the draw. They bring it in across the line. Britton has the puck into the corner. He gets checked by Denver Hill, but gets away from him. It's still in behind the net. Hill comes up with a puck. He'll skate it away. Tried to put it to Hardwick, but it was intercepted by Hughes. Hughes shot. That just missed on the blocker side. Britton now puts it down low. He's going to get the puck again. He's still got room. Shot. Nice save by Williams. Almost there for the rebound was Ripley. There's the shot. Williams stops it in through traffic. What a save from Williams. Gabry and Ellis get assists on the Anderson power play goal that restores the Minto 2-goal lead. Puck is controlled by Minto. It's played to the line. It's kept in. Faulkner tried to send it in the middle. Luby now in the corner. Faulkner, it's into the netting. And how does now they whistle it down. It went off the netting. It went off the netting, and the faceoff's going to remain in the Minto end here. Faulkner on this faceoff against Hugars. It's one ahead. Kowalik's just going to get it into the neutral zone where Pat Luby has it now. We'll send it across. Keaton Willis, turn the music off. Thank you. It's all the way in now. Williams tried to play it away. He's caught him behind the net. That was dangerous. And that puck is out of play. Jake Pleon probably doing the right thing there by throwing it out of play. But Williams caught him behind his net. That was dangerous. We have 14:37 now to play here in the third. Face-off in the Minto end. 4-2 Minto is the score here. They trail in the series 2-0. Game 4 is Tuesday night at 8:30 in Palmerston. That's going to be played ahead. Here comes Harrison. Oh, what a check. That kid just lost his popcorn. Boy, what a check. I think that kid's going to be awake all night. Keaton Willis brings it ahead. It's in across the Minto blue line. Willis again down low. Has the puck stripped away. It's going to come to Cato. Oh, Williams makes a save and deflects it away. Seiler keeps it in. Britton down low. He has it in the corner. Sends it to Cato. He was looking across. It's Willis now in the corner. To Britton. Britton still with the puck at the line. Puts it across. Cato has it now. Big battle in front of Williams. It's to the line. Willis keeps it in. Puts it down low. It's intercepted by Harrison. Oh! Britton has the puck down low now. Cato shot. It's towards the net. Hughes shot. That was wide, and Williams has it. Oh, he gets his helmet knocked off. Williams smothered the puck, and Hughes knocked him down. And we're going to get some penalties here for sure. So at least one penalty is going to be called here. Williams appears to be okay. He was knocked down as he was reaching to cover that puck up by Hughes. And a big scrum ensued after that. Like I say, we'll see where the penalties are here. They're going to have a discussion. This will either make the crowd really happy or really angry. Okay, so Graham's in the box for Minto. Hughes to the box for Ripley. Excuse me. So Hughes is in the box. Zach Graham in the box. Brady Anderson in the box. And they're also going to put Cato in the box. So 4 penalties altogether means we still play 5-on-5 here. After all of that, coincidentals all around, and we're going to continue to play 5-on-5 here. Okay, 5-on-5. 4-2 Minto. 13:39 to play here in the third. Puck is played ahead. Hardwick has it. He'll cross the blue line and send it in. Hamilton out to play it. It's intercepted. Hardwick! Oh! Tried to put a backhand in. It went wide. Nikolov puts it ahead. Witzel has it now. He goes back after it. Plays it across Ellis. Nice play. Ellis throws it ahead to Cote. He'll tip it into the Ripley end. Gabry going in after it. Nickel around. McCarthy had it intercepted. That goes off of Hamilton's stick. And Alexander and Hardwick come together. That's combustible. They push and shove a little. And that looks to be all that that's going to do. Mears has his 2 cents he wants to put in on it. Those have to be nice words. And cooler heads prevail, and we'll get a face-off here in the Ripley end. That puck was deflected out off the stick of Hamilton, and thus the face-off remains in the Ripley end. 13:10 to go now here in the third. Minto leads 4-2. They control the draw. It's back to Lion Hill. Had to be careful. He just sent it into the far corner. McCarthy ahead. It's going to come out. Soares brought it back into his own end. He had to be careful with that. Throws it into the middle. It's going to come out. Hugar's after it, but he can't get a hold of it. It's all the way back into the Minto end. Denver Hill off the boards. It's all the way out into the neutral zone. Blake Nickel puts it in the middle. It's intercepted by Kowalik. In across the line. Kowalik shot. That went off of McCarthy and wide. Hugar scores! Off the redirect. Oh, and down goes Kowalik. This is going to be bad. Now we have a lot of pile up in the corner there. And this is not gonna end well. Hogarth scores and then all this happened. Well, this should be fun to sort out. All that just happened. That's what just happened. All that. Okay. Wait a second here. Are they going to actually bring Bird in? Okay. Now this should get real interesting then. Okay, we have a goalie change. Oh, this is gonna end well. This is gonna end well. Minto scores. It's now 5-2, and there's gonna be a lot of penalties handed out here. Probably a suspension or two, maybe. But we'll find out about that tomorrow. $12:39 to go. 5-2 is the score now for Minto. So it's now 5-2 Minto, and this game's far from over. There's 12:39 left. This is one of those situations where I'm glad I'm up here and not out there. There are a lot of players in the box right now. Tyson Soares is going to the dressing room. I don't know if that's equipment related or not. Guess we'll find out. Oh no, there's Soares back. Okay. Okay, so we're ready to go here. It's 5-2, not 4. Puck is won by Minto. Puck is sent ahead. It's all the way in. Burt plays it around. Gatlin Burt now in for Hamilton. Ripley trailing 5-2. In across the line. Alexander shot. Nice save by Hamilton. Puck is boarded in. Mears was boarded there by Gabry. Ellison behind the net as they fight for it. Alexander has it now. Tries to make his way to the middle. Williams makes the save. He'll hold on for the face-off. 8 players combined in the box. It's a jolly old time over there. Yep. What a game here in Ripley. You had to know this was coming. Chad Jones shot. That goes off a stick and out of play. That went off of the stick of Harrison off the Chad Jones shot from the line, and it stays in the Minto end as face-off here. No, we're 5-on-5, just so everybody knows. 5-on-5. Harrison's gonna play it ahead. Jones keeps it in, all the way across. Witzel is gonna play it around to Jamison Buck. Buck throws it in the middle. Hogarth's had to go off his skate all the way to Jones. Jones plays it off the boards into the Minto end. He played ahead. That's out of the reach of Hogarth and all the way back. That's going to be an icing call against Minto. 11:43 to go here now. They haven't announced the penalties because there's not a long enough break. Oh, here they come. Face-off controlled by Minto, or Ripley. Britton, shot scores! Shot from Britton off the sideboards, find its way past Williams, and that's a goal for Ripley. And that makes this game 5-3. .36 to go. Britton scores. It's 5-3 now. Ellis ahead. Anderson's going to tip it into the Ripley end. Nickel plays it across. Cato into the middle. Britton in across the Minto line. He'll go in after it in the corner. Jake Pleon tried to body Britton. He still has the puck. We're going to get a penalty here to Minto, I believe. So Britton with the goal. Minto gets a penalty here. Jake Pleon for holding. And Ripley goes to the power play here. 11:08 to go. Face off here in the Minto end. Ripley trails 5-3. Puck is controlled by Ripley. They play it in deep. It's going to come to Buck. All the way around. It's going to be out. Past Cato. Turcotte brings it ahead. He'll send it back to Cato. He'll put it across to Alexander. He'll send it off the overhead. It's out of play. Faceoff's going to come back to the Ripley blue line here. We got 10:47 to go. Face-off controlled by Ripley. Cato has it in his own end. He'll start it away over to Mears. Mears ahead. In across the line. Leaves it for Nikolov. Nikolov doesn't shoot. Gets the puck stripped away on the sideboards. It's going to come to the line. It's kept in Mears. Across. He was looking for Turcotte. It was out of his reach. Now it's back to Cato. He fanned on it. That goes weakly into the corner. Hughes back to Cato now at the line. Cato puts it over to Hughes. Hughes towards the net. Shot. Williams stops. Rebound. Held by Williams. And down they go again. Mears tried to put a stick in on Williams while he held it for the face-off, and there's a penalty being called here. So Buck goes to the box, and now Ripley has a 5-on-3 here. An inopportune time for Minto to take another penalty here. But Buck goes to the box with 10:15 to go. Okay, roughing is the call against Minto's Jamison Buck. It'll be Pfeffer. He'll play it into the middle all the way down the ice. Bird out to get it. He leaves it there for Keaton Willis. We're in for quite a finish here. Don't go anywhere. Willis ahead to Hughes. He'll play it in. Hugars is going to come up with it. He gets stick checked by Hughes. They come up with it, Ripley. It's back to the line to Willis. Across, Turcotte. Turcotte to the middle. Shoots! Williams, nice save. Willis again. Has it. Sends it to the middle. Huge shot. Oh, that went just wide. It's off the end boards. To the corner. Mears has it now for Ripley. They control. 28 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Mears back to the line to Willis. Willis puts it across to Turcotte. Turcotte ahead to Willis. Shot! That goes off the end, and that's out of play, and the faceoff's outside the zone. Willis golfed it over the net. And the faceoff's outside the zone with 19 seconds left in this 5-on-3. What a game here in Ripley. We have 9:27 to go here in the third. Britton back to Nickel. He puts it ahead to Britton. It's off the skate, and that's going to be into the neutral zone again. Britton has it. He'll skate it ahead. Over to Cato. Britton again going for it. He's got the puck. Trying to put it back to the line. It's intercepted by Gabri, and he'll put it all the way out. And they say that hit a body at the bench of Minto. And it's whistled down. 2 seconds left before Jake Pleon rejoins the play. Two seconds left in the 5-on-3 before it's a 5-on-4 for 53 seconds. Ripley controls. Cato at the line. He shoots. Oh, that's off of the cage of Williams and out of play. Wow. That went off of Williams' mask. The faceoff stays inside the zone. Nope, referee got that one right. Off of Williams' mask it out. 49 seconds left now in the power play. Gabri out there with Harrison. Ellis and Witzel. Ripley controls. Cato shot! That went over the net, and that's off of the end, too. And that's out of play off for Ripley, and it's all the way out. So the faceoff's going to come outside the zone. That didn't deflect off of anybody that time. Cato with the shot from the line all the way out. He's not happy about it, but nothing he can do about it now. Nikolov and Harrison jousting at the face-off there. Nichols gonna play it across and all the way in. Williams out to play it. Oh, he almost got caught out of the net. Ben Hughes now has it. Gives it to Mears. Mears has it down to Hughes. To the line. Here's a shot. Nichols stopped by Williams with the blocker. Harrison tried to bat that one out of the air into the... I don't know where he was going with that. It's going to be sent to the corner. Dan Nikolov with 17 left. Shot, Williams stopped. Rebound, stopped again by Williams. What a stop. Williams with a pair of big saves here. 13 seconds left in the penalty to Jamison Buck. Minto is desperate to kill off this power play for Ripley. They still lead it 5-3 here in the third. They trail in this series 2-0. Faulkner on this draw against Zach Graham. Graham wins it. Hill fans on the shot and they get it to the line and not out. It's still in. It's going to come to Faulkner. Shot stopped by Williams. It's still loose in behind the net. Willis, shot that went off of Graham and wide. What a block by Zach Graham. Penalty is over. We're 5-on-5. Wow. Graham sacrificing his body in for that one, and he deflected it out of play from Willis. Wow. What sacrifice. That's what hockey's all about. Blood, sweat, tears, and sacrifice, my man. Puck is controlled by Minto in their own end. Hugars picks up the puck. He'll play it ahead. That's going to go all the way down the ice, unfortunately, though, for Minto, and it's an icing call. Faceoff's going to come back in the Minto end. We have 8:04 to play here in the third. We're 5-on-5 here, and nobody's in the box. Hughes against Hugars on this faceoff. It's ahead. Kowalik picks it off over to Pfeffer across center into the Ripley end. It's a cross. Buck, he got his stick lifted at the end of the play there. It's ahead now. Here comes Cato against Jake Pleon. Leaves it, huge shot, blocker save. Nice stop by Williams. Mark Williams has been outstanding in this hockey game for Minto tonight. He is the reason that they're only that they're able to be ahead here 5-3. He has made a number of huge saves here in Ripley tonight. 7:48 now to go. Monitoring the clock. It's the clock situation here now in Ripley. This puck is won back to the line. Seiler keeps it in. Shot! That was deflected by Nikolov. He got a stick on it, but Williams was able to track it and make the save. Nice stop, Mark Williams. Face-off coming up here in the exact same spot. They'll do it again. Kowalik in to take this face-off now against Alexander. They drop the puck. Kowalik wins it back to Ellis. Ellis in behind his net. He's going to have to be careful on the backhand. Sends it ahead to the line. Pfeffer gets it out. Hugars tried to play it deep but couldn't. Now Kowalik over to Hugars. He'll backhand it in deep. Burt out to play it. He'll throw it away. It's going to come all the way to Ellis though at the red line. Ellis across. Witzel in his own end. He'll play it ahead. It comes to Kowalik. He's at the sideboards there. Tried to pin it in there, but now it's going to come to Nikolov. He'll turn. Cross the blue line and send it in. Witzel's going to get there first. He gets checked in by Alexander. It's to the middle. Willis shot. Oh, he just missed. Muir's shot off the crossbar and out. Muir's crossbar inches, but it hits the crossbar and goes out. What a shot by Garrett Mears. He's not the leading scorer for nothing. 7:03 to go. It still remains 5-3 Minto. Time is of the essence in this one. Ripley trails by 2. They're looking to take a 3-0 stranglehold in this series. Williams has to be careful. Over to Buck off the board, or off the netting. Out of play. So Buck tried to backhand it off the glass and out. Unfortunately, he got under it a bit and it went into the netting instead. Now to play. Face off here in the Minto end. It's going to be controlled though by Minto, and it's ahead. Oh, Harwick couldn't get it out. Now it's it's going to come out now. Cote has it across the red line. He goes in against McCarthy's shot. Nice save by Burt with a blocker. McCarthy takes Cote and he's still got it in the corner. Gabry backhands it into the far corner. Harwick's going to go after it. He tried to get a hold of it and does try to put it on net, but it was well wide. McCarthy sends it ahead. It comes to Hughes. Hughes across center into the Minto end. Over to Cato. Shot! Stopped by Williams. And cooler heads prevail. Not really in the theme of tonight's game, but that's okay. 6:23 to go. Ripley still trails 5-3. Face off here in the Minto end. What a game here in Ripley. Gotta love this league. You wouldn't see this kind of effort in a Leaf game these days. It's in the middle. Oh wow! Dylan Sale almost had Williams, but he fanned on the shot. Wow, what a chance that was for Ripley. It's played in deep now. Satosik in behind the net. He can't come up with the puck. Jake Pleon has it now. Oh, and down goes Jake Pleon. Or no, sorry, not Jake Pleon. Zach Graham went down in behind the net. He looks to be okay though. And we're gonna get faced off here in the Minto end. Oh no, sorry, face-off's outside the zone. Face-off's outside the zone here. And this puck is won back by Minto. Caleb Witzel in his own end sends it ahead. Anderson tips it down into the Ripley end. We're under 6 to play here. It's gonna come ahead. Puck is played ahead to Sale. He can't get it in deep. Soares has it now. He'll play it in. Witzel across to Jake Pleon. Ahead to Brady Anderson. He tips it there. All the way down. Bird out to play it. He'll play it over to Willis. Willis in behind his own net will start it out. It's played ahead. Sale tips it in. He'll go for a change. Williams plays it all the way around. Harrison tried to get it out but couldn't. Now he will. Luby picks it up across to Blake Nickel. In across the line. He has Faulkner. Oh, he couldn't get the shot away. Nice stick by Zach Graham. Faulkner back over to Seiler. Seiler in across the line. He goes to the corner now. Into the middle. He couldn't connect with Luby. Now Pfeffer into the middle. It's going to come out. Kevin Boyd back to Turcotte. 5 minutes left now. Turcotte sends it into the Minto end. They'll go after it. Faulkner puts a body on Pleon. They come together in the corner. Boyd across. Luby puts it down low again. Boyd has it now in behind the net for Ripley. Puts it to the middle. It's going to be picked up there by Witzel, and he'll skate it away to Hogars. It's going to come ahead. Hogars has it now. Oh, he couldn't get a hold of the pass. Puck is in behind the net of Ripley. Turcotte has it. He'll put it across. Oh, Hogars almost tipped that away, and he almost got in on Burt. But he went just off his stick and rolled into the netminder of Ripley. And he does the smart thing and holds it for a face-off. 4.5 minutes left to go in the third here. Minto continues to lead 5-3. They need this one. They trail in the series 2-0. Cote picks it up. He can't get the shot away. Hardwick's stick coming up into the face of Mears. They get separated and they'll go back into the end. Gonna come across the Mears shot. Williams makes a save. They fight for it there at the side of the net. Gonna come out. It's still in deep in the Minto end. Mears has it in the corner. He gets pinned there. It's gonna come all the way around the net. Nickel keeps it in the middle. Oh, Alexander didn't miss by much on the blocker side. Nikolov puts it to Alexander. He can't get the shot away, and Ellis has it now. Ellis will get away. He'll play it into the middle of Hardwick. He's gonna load up and shoot it right in on Burt. 3:50 to go now. Hardwick can't get a hold of that puck. It's going to be intercepted by Witzel, and down he goes, but he sends it in. And now we're going to get a whistle. Who's it going to go to? Oh, Ripley's Alexander gets a slashing call at an inopportune time. And Minto's going to get a power play here, leading by 2. Wow. Not a very smart penalty by Alexander of Ripley. With 3:40 to go. Puck is ahead. Witzel sends it down low. Graham tried to put it in the middle. It was intercepted. Now it's all the way out. Now remember, Ripley has scored shorthanded in this hockey game tonight. They can do it again. Witzel, he's checked, but he gets it ahead. Anderson's going to pick it up now and put it into the Ripley end. Bird out to play it. He'll play it away from Harrison. Willis, he gets the puck stripped away. Witzel does a nice job to come up with the puck. He'll put it in deep to Harrison. Harrison back to line to Witzel. He shoots. It's deflected away by Burt. Boyd's going to pick it up and send it all the way down the ice. We're under 3 to play here in the third. Williams back to play it behind his own net. 2:50 to go. Minto leads by 2, and they have the power play. Buck plays it into the middle. It's going to come to Hogarth in across the line. Hogarth backpedaling, puts it towards the middle. Kowalik, shot that went off of the stick of Mears and over the net and out of play. 54 left in the Minto power play here. 2:34 in the hockey game. Wow, what a hockey game here in Ripley tonight. Game 4 should be fun. That's in Palmerston on Tuesday at 8:30. I suggest everybody from here come. Really, come. It's going to be awesome. Kowalik. He puts it across the Buck. Buck down low. He has Pfeffer in behind the net. Pfeffer around the net. Into the far corner. 43 seconds left. Has that puck stripped away by Luby. He'll backhand it out, and it's going to come to Jake Cleon. He'll send it back to Buck. He'll put it over to Kowalik. Kowalik into the middle. Over to Pfeffer. Pfeffer has room. Shot! Oh, he was looking for Hogarth on the redirect. 30 seconds left now in the Minto power play. It's across. Nickel into the middle. It's going to come to Jake Pleon. He plays the puck away. Now, a hand pass is going to be called against Minto, and the play will be whistled down. 22 left in the Minto power play, 2:02 in the third. Keep an eye on Burt to see when he goes to the Ripley bench. Face off here just outside the Minto blue line. They play it ahead. Ripley has it in across the line. Cato's going to go after it. He's going to get there first. Plays it into the corner, goes after it. Tried to play it in the middle and got checked down. Cote, he'll go out with it. He's checked by Hughes, and down he goes. Hughes took Cote down, no call. It's ahead now. They come in across the line. Hughes has the puck again. Tried to bring it to the middle, but had that puck stripped away. Now a body check by Cato on Ellis into the corner, and it's going to be whistled down. Burt to the bench. 1:30 to go, and we're even strength here. And play is whistled down. We're going to get a face-off here. And I believe it's going to be in the Minto end. And Ripley is going to take a timeout here to talk it over. Fans already leaving. A lot of faith in Ripley, I guess. Maybe they're trying to beat the traffic. I don't know. Whatever. We'll see you on Tuesday, right? Should be a good one. That's okay. It's all right. They're probably of the opinion that will give us one, right? A little sympathy game? Yeah, real nice. 1:30 to go. 5-3 Minto is the score. Game 4, Tuesday night, 8:30 in Palmerston. If you don't know where that is, look it up. It's not hard to find. I'll spell it out for you. Palmerston. It's about 45 minutes from here. If you're going to come to the game and drink, bring a designated driver, please. Face-off is going to be control. Ripley got a shot away, but that went just wide. Anderson now. He's going to get the puck to the line. It's kept in by Ripley. It's to the Cato. Over across. Oh, they can't get a shot away. Anderson off the boards. That's going to come into the end. Oh, it's a go. Oh, that was close. Anderson trying to get the roll that he needed there. It was like he was playing lawn bowling out there, but it hit the side of the net. He just needed a little bit of a sweep at the end there. Face off back in the Minto end here. 1:14 to play. Net is empty for Ripley. It's going to come ahead. Minto gets it out. Harrison now. Oh, what a check! Willis! Wow, what a check that was! It's in across the line now. Here comes Ripley. Willis, shot! Willis makes the save and scores! Ripley scores! Wow. So with the extra attacker, Ripley scores to make things interesting, and it's now 5-4. Willis with a massive body check on Tyler Harrison against the boards here. He comes down, gets the shot in on Williams, and Cato makes no mistake on the rebound. Wow. So Bird is back in the net. Ripley trails now by 1. It's going to come to Buck. He'll play it ahead. It's into the Ripley end. Willis plays it there. He'll throw it ahead to Cato. It's into the Minto end. Whoa! Witzel has to be careful! Bird to the net. What is Witzel thinking? He stick-handled that puck about 50 times in front of Williams. And then Williams had to snag it from him to cover it for a face-off. Wow. 42 left. Bird is back on the bench for the extra attacker. Hughes to take the shots all the way out. No icing. Hughes won that face-off straight back, and it's no icing. I don't know why they're complaining about that. Nickel brings it in. It's into the Minto end. It's kept in. It's across. Ellis gets it out. Here comes Gabry with the empty net. He puts it over. Hogarth scores. And now we're going to get some extra shoving here. And you had to know this was coming, no matter how this game ended up. Hogarth scores on the empty net. That makes it 6-4 with 19 seconds left. Hey, game 4 should be real fun. Hey, for Tommy Hogarth, that's the hat-trick goal. That's the hat-trick goal. And that makes it 6-4 for Minto. Oh yeah, that should be real fun, eh? Coming back to this building for Game 5 on Friday the 13th. Okay, we got 19.5 seconds showing on the clock. Minto has just scored into the empty net to make it 6-4. And we'll play the remaining 19.5 left before this game is in the books. It's looking like Minto's going to take this one, though, and draw into the series, cut the Ripley lead in the best of 7 to 2-1.
Minto goal scored by number 25, Tommy Hogarth, assistant number 12, Austin Gabry. Time of the goal, 19.
Gabry gets the lone assist. And they've got, they just switched up here.
Minto renovates number 4, Austin Gabry, and number 16, Garrett Harris.
So face-off is dropped. Hartwig sends it in on into the Ripley end. Chad Jones out to get it in behind his own net. And that's going to be the... Bird has it. Now there's 2 pucks out there. What is that about? What kind of sorcery is Ripley trying to pull off here? So, play is whistled down. A lot of confusion out on the ice here, how there was 2 pucks on the ice. That was really odd. And now they're trying to discuss whether or not Ripley should get a penalty because Burt played the one puck out of the play while the second puck was laying in the slot area. That's funny. So what's going to happen here? Nothing. Let's just get the last 10 seconds of this one done, all right? Face off in the Ripley zone. Just drop the puck, separate, and let's call it a day, all right? Oh, Deverhill's shot against Burt. And that's going to do it. Hill takes the shot in on Burt, and that does it. 6-4 Minto the score. Ripley leads in the best of 7, 2-1. Game 4, Tuesday night, 8:30 in Palmerston. We'll see you then. Andrew Rogers signing off from Ripley.